My name is Risa Haas. I am a Special Education Program Support Coordinator from the School District of LaCrosse, and I also serve as internal coach for the ES3 grant. Ami Zabrowski, Director of Student Services for the School District of LaCrosse, serves as the District Coordinator for our ES3 grant. We began our grant experience in the 2018-2019 school year. Our intent when first applying for the grant was to get quality social-emotional learning integrated into daily practice. We intended to do this by connecting staff with quality professional development, followed up by individual and team coaching. This grant has allowed us to grow in many more ways. In the last 3 years, we have accomplished a great deal in and out of the grant. We have established a coaching system, increased community involvement, attended professional development, advanced our goal writing and data collection skills, and improved social-emotional learning for our students. The ES3 grant became the catalyst for bringing transformational coaching to our school district. In year 1 of the grant, I was trained to be a coach with the statewide grant team and the Wisconsin RTI Center's course on leadership and coaching for systems change. I started coaching 2 teams in year 1 of the grant. In year 2 of the grant, our program support group was trained to be coaches. We used grant money to send a team to the RTI Center's course on leadership and coaching for systems change and Elena Aguilar's 3-day core collection sampler training, which covered the art of coaching teams, and onward, cultivating emotional resilience in educators. Our coaching grew considerably in year 2 of the grant. I added 2 teams for a total of 4 teams, and 4 of my program support coordinators added between 1 to 2 individuals or teams each. In year 3 of the grant, our program support group continued to actively coach and extend our training. The district paid for us to attend Elena Aguilar's Coaching for Equity Masterclass. In year 3 of the grant, our program support group coached 19 people. We increased our family and community engagement through our work with the ES3 grant. Our family and community engagement came in several forms. In year 1, we decided to host a series called LaCrosse Connects Nights. These were evening learning sessions to connect as professionals, parents, and community members. In years 2 and 3, we decided to create and manage a LaCrosse Connects Facebook page. This page serves as a virtual connection to social-emotional learning through literature and information and activities to promote learning and social growth. We also shared information with our Board of Education and community about the activities of our ES3 grant throughout our grant cycle. To say the grant paid for us to attend some professional development would be an understatement. Our grant team, which is made up of general and special education teachers and other staff, attended a variety of trainings, including collaborative problem solving with Dr. Ross Green, interoception with Kelly Mahler, coach training with Elena Aguilar and the RTI Center, social emotional learning through literacy with Julia Cook, social connection, Autism Society conferences from Wisconsin and Minnesota combined, Paula Kluth inclusion training, and Shelley Moore inclusion training. As a grant team, we consistently gathered data. When we started the grant, the expectation was to gather data on students every 2 weeks. Our ES3 grant team continued this data gathering expectation through the 3 years of the grant. This grant helped our team learn not only how to gather data, but what data is important to gather and how to interpret the data that was collected. Our team also became very familiar with using fidelity checklists and evidence-based practice checklists. These tools helped us to reflect on our practices and make sure that we were doing what was in line with the curriculum or evidence-based practice. During the last year of the grant, our team began to show and share data collection systems that they had developed. We used a portion of our monthly meeting time to learn from each other. Teams and individuals shared their data collection systems and answered questions about how they collected and used their data to drive programming decisions. Our intent when first applying for the grant was to get quality social-emotional learning integrated into daily practice. We intended to do this by connecting staff with quality professional development, followed up by individual and team coaching. We were able to secure additional grant funding from our LaCrosse Public Education Foundation to build social-emotional learning kits for each elementary school. These kits are based on books by Julia Cook. These kits include books, teacher activity guides, and assorted games and activities. They were designed to be a grab-and-go resource with no prep work needed. Staff are able to check out a book packet from their elementary library media center. Along with the SEL kits, several of our elementary schools implemented zones of regulation school-wide over the past 3 years. Changes are visible throughout many buildings, with the most notable change being the language used to talk about emotions and tools used to cope with all kinds of emotions. This next school year, we will have one school-wide and several classroom-wide implementations of the interoception curriculum. We had a large team trained with Kelly Mahler in the use of interoception. We have also had a small team of trainers trained to aid and continue implementation of the interoception curriculum throughout our school district. Many of our elementary schools created regulation paths and spaces through other grant funding. It has been a joy to see increased time, attention, and funding placed on social-emotional learning. The ES3 grant has had a significant impact on the beliefs and practices of our team members. This grant has gone beyond improving and enhancing the social and emotional skills of students with IEPs. Our team has been a catalyst for change that will benefit all students in the school district of LaCrosse. This grant will live on through new and continuing projects in our school district. A special thanks to all the people who made the past 3 years such a wonderful experience. We truly could not have done it without each and every one of you. Thanks so much for watching our video. If you have any questions, you can email me at rhaws@lacrossesd.org.